Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Today's question is maximum difference between node and ancestor. In this question, we are given the root of a binary tree. We have to find the maximum value v for which there exist different nodes a and b, where v is equal to absolute value of a value and b value, and a is an ancestor of b. A node A is an ancestor of B if either any child of A is equal to B or any child of A is an ancestor of B. So, what we are given in this question, we are given a tree and we have to find the maximum difference between a node and its ancestor. So what we have to do, this is a tree which we are given, and we have to find a maximum difference between the node and its ancestor. So see, for example, in this case, what is the maximum difference we can obtain? The maximum difference we can obtain is 7. How 7? We take this as a node and this as ancestor. So absolute difference between these two values are 1 and 8 is 7. So you can see that the maximum value is 7 only, and it has come among all possible difference. The maximum value is 7 obtained by 8 minus 1. And there can be certain values, like the certain possible values like this 6 minus 3, 3 is an ancestor of 6. Similarly 7 minus 3, 7 is the 3 is the ancestor of 7. So we have to find all such possible values, and we have to return the maximum of these values. So now let's see how we will approach this question. See how we will approach this question. First of all, what we'll do, we will find out the maximum values through each path. Like 831 is a path, 8364 is a path, 8367 is a path. We will find the maximum difference between the two values in each path. What we'll do, we will suppose we are finding the maximum value through this path, that is 831. What we'll do, at each node we will update our current max and current min. We will take two variables, but one will be current min, another will be current max. Then what we'll do, at each node of the path we will update our current min and current max. See, at this node our current min and current max will be 8 only. At this node our current min will be 3 and our current max will be 8. At this node our current min will be 1 and our current max will be 8 only till now. And when we will reach a null value, what we'll do, we will simply return current max minus current min. And this will be the case when we'll find the values for each possible path in the tree, and later on we'll return the maximum of these two values. So now let's just start writing the code. What we'll do, we'll first write a helper function which will return the maximum value we have found till now, and it will in the arguments will pass the root value. See what we were doing, we were at every node we were doing we were updating our current min and current max value. So what we'll do, we will also pass our current min and current max value as the argument. And we can see that when we had reached the null, then what we'll do, what we were doing, we'll simply returning current max minus current min. It means the base case is that if our root is double equivalent to null, like in this case our root is double equivalent to null when we were here. So what will be our maximum value in this path, maximum difference in this path will be, which will be equal to current max minus current min. So this will be equal to return from here current max minus current min. So this was our base case. Now initially we have found our current min and current max. Now suppose we are at a random node, suppose we are at 3. So what were our next step? Our next step was to update our current max value. Current max is equal to max of current value and current max till now. So this was our value. Now again current min will be equal to minimum of current value and our previous current min. So this was the case. We have updated our current max and current min at that particular node. Now what we'll do, we know that we have to find the value of current max minus current min from each path, that is from root to leaf, from each path. So what we'll do, on one side we will find the maximum value from left side, left path, that is from 8. So when we are here, let's say we are at 3, root is 3. So at one time we will find our maximum difference from left side, and one time we will find out maximum difference from right side. So L will be our, we'll call our helper function root left current min and current max. So this was the answer, this was the left answer, that is given by our left path. Now we will find our answer from our right path. Helper is equal to root right, we will pass current min and we will pass current max. Now what we have to return? We have to return the maximum answer. Maximum answer we have returned we have got from both the paths. So we will return max of L comma R. So this was our entire code of the helper function. Now let's just write the main function. What we'll do, if our root is double equivalent to null, what we'll do, we will simply return 0 from here. Otherwise what we'll do, we will simply return our helper function, in which we will pass our root and our initial current min value, which will be equal to root val, and initial current max value, which will be equal to root val also. So this was the entire code. Now after this step, our answer will be returned in the main function. So let's just run the code. So you can see that it is getting accepted. Now let's just submit it. So you can see that the solution is 100% effective. I hope guys you like the video. Please subscribe the channel for more such updates. Thank you.